Hey, Cancer, stories unfolding for you in May. So let's jump right into it now. It's not going to be forever Cancer, so don't judge me on that. But it might be for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're leading out of the decks with the Temperance in reverse and the Knight of Wands. So what I'm seeing here, Cancer, is an energy where you're losing patience and resolve with a situation that's supposed to be an opportunity to take action on something. You're kind of losing patience with this. It feels like somebody's blowing smoke up your ass, is actually kind of what it feels like. You're losing patience with this idea or this inspiration. What's crossing this or causing conflict with it is the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It could be like you refuse to be a victim of somebody else's inability to move forward with something. It's like I'm not making any more investment in something until I see something else come through. Like I've invested too much of my time, my energy, and my resources in this. I know I'm a participant in it at this point. I'm not a victim to it. So I'm just kind of like, what's really going on here? What your higher self wants you to know is the Eight of Cups and the Star in reverse. Higher self is like, look, this isn't a wish fulfilled. This isn't a wish on a star being granted. This is something we should probably be walking away from because this isn't that. What you can't see, what's being hidden from you, Cancer, is the Six of Wands and the Justice card. I fucking love this. You're being acknowledged. Justice is, like, the truth is coming out. The scales are being balanced and you are being recognized, justified, and validated, acknowledged for your part, what you played, where you led in integrity. Your character is being seen. So I don't know what this situation is where it's like, something's not right here and I don't want to be a part of it anymore. But the effects of the past that are kind of having influence on this is the Ten of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you got hurt. You got stung in the past. You're healing from this wounding of these swords being put in your back, or somebody doing something crazy to you where you were like, felt like you had been punished or you had been at the mercy of somebody else's decisions, thoughts, verbalizations. And with this King of Pentacles in reverse, it seems like there was a mismanagement or like a loss of time, energy, and resources. It could have something to do with a business or an organization that whatever their mismanagement was, it ended up hurting you in some way. What else? Let's hop right into the future. Judgment in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody did try to get away with something. When I see judgment in reverse, it's like not wanting to resurrect anything, not wanting things to become uncovered. But they are being uncovered. The Seven of Swords in reverse, somebody tried to get away with some sort of betrayal or some sort of fuckery, and you're seeing it. You see it. It's being exposed. But I mean, this organization, these people, this person has gone a big distance to try to make this all go away. With the Seven of Cups, this like smoke and mirrors energy. The Magician in reverse, like real trickster energy here. And the Hermit, you using your own light to guide the way. I think this person kind of benefited, or this organization, or whatever this is, benefited from you not being out there, you not being seen or heard. You're letting your own knowledge, what you've learned and gained over time, to let your own intuition light the way. I've got a card of advice here as well. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. The secret to expanding joy is to cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you. It's simple, easy, and so very powerful. Be grateful for as much as you can. Thankfulness is modern day alchemy. It can yield happiness, grace, and peace beyond imagination. The success to a remarkable, fulfilling journey is to allow gratitude to flood you at every juncture, no matter what twists and turns there are in the road. Whether you are comfortable or uncomfortable, whether you are confident or unsure, no matter what you're experiencing, even if your challenges seem insurmountable, feeling grateful will ease any challenge, replace darkness with light, and allow you to hear the choir of the angels. Choir of the angels. Your entire life can transform when you take time to fully, deeply, and profoundly allow grace and gratitude to fill you. Yeah, I think like the message is, do not, as much as this is having an impact in your life, do not let it take ownership of your life and dictate who you are. I feel like this is a situation that you did kind of have a heart tie to. You know, that your heartstrings were involved, that you had an investment in this in some way. I think you're kind of having a hard time not having an emotional outburst. I think you see the injustice in the situation, but you just didn't have enough evidence. Like, maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe I'm overreacting. But the fact that this is what's hidden means you're not overreacting. The Six of Wands is indicating that you're being seen. You're being acknowledged. Justice with the scales balancing out. What I would have loved to have seen is the Wheel of Fortune here. That's the only thing that's missing. What's on the bottom of each one of these decks is the King of Swords in reverse over here. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse over here. You can't trust every message that you're being given. It's almost like there may be somebody who is choreographing the narrative of a situation. And the thing is, you can't be bullshitted, Cancer. You're like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. No, I'm not sure. I don't believe that. I think that your decision to like step away, if you make that decision and just not invest in it anymore, and be like, no, but you know what? Till you can figure out what is really going on here, I don't want my energy touching this. I think that speaks louder than anything else. I don't think that, Cancer, you understand your impact and what your influence really means. I think you don't realize how much people are watching you and what you do. And I think you're being very careful about what you say and what you do because you don't want that judgment to come back on you. You don't want you to look like you're the problem. And I commend that. Kind of just stepping back and letting it unfold, and you'll see the smoke and mirrors, the Magician in reverse. There's a lot of trickster energy here. It's being exposed. I think that you can take some comfort in that. I can't wait to see what June has for you. If you'd like a personal reading, you can check the website in my bio. Thanks.